Are you new to Tekken 8? Great, here we'll find 3 suggestions that are gonna help you to rank up very quickly. None of this has anything to do with punishes, execution, knowledge check, or anything technical. This is more about having the right mindset, the right warm-up, and being ready to approach a ranking game with stake at it. So the first mistake that I'm sure a lot of you is doing is plugging the game and straight going into ranking match. This is probably the worst thing you can do. Your hands are not warm and this will affect your performance a lot. You will miss punishes, you will drop combos, you will find yourself playing in a way that is not as good as the day before. And you will ask yourself why? Well, that's just because we didn't warm up. Tekken is a very high input game with a lot of fast inputs and a lot of quick thinking and execution. Even if it sounds crazy because we are talking video games, you want to warm up a bit first. Your hands are definitely too cold for the task. So what I would say, just do 5-10 minutes, really doesn't need to be that much, even just 3 minutes is gonna be okay, especially at the beginning, of random stuff in practice mode or even some random arcade against the CPU itself. It could be whatever you want. It could be punish training. That's probably one of my favorites because especially at the beginning gives you a lot of hint of how to counterplay characters that you're not used to fight online, or even just combo practice to get more confident with them, or anything that makes you honestly press button with a bit of intent. Good, now you're finished with the first part and you think, okay great, now I can jump into ranked. Wrong. Your hands are warm, but your brain is not. Your reflexes are not ready, your mind is not set to play a game at stake yet. If you jump into rank now, you will probably start your session with losses, and this is not good for 2 main reasons. The first one is that you will have to recover those losses, and therefore you're always gonna start your rank session on a lower ranks that you were when you closed your last one. And the second one is a consequence of the first one. You're gonna set your mind under more pressure since at the beginning of your session you started with losses. When we play ranked especially, we want to be in the most calm and cold-minded state as possible. You might think that Tekken, because it's a very high-paced game, you wanna be super hot and try to be as fast as you can in everything. But when you realize that actually Tekken, for how fast it is not a game of action, it's a game of reaction. There is when your gameplay is gonna switch and it's gonna start to elevate. In my opinion, understanding this concept is gonna give you the best benefit in your Tekken Online experience. So instead of playing ranked, to warm up our brain and our reflexes, what are we gonna do? We're gonna jump into player match, or anyway any kind of play or game that doesn't have a stake at it. So it can be a random match with someone in the Tekken Fight Lounge, it can be just a sequence of 5-10 player matches, but be sure that these are gonna be online, because a computer cannot get you ready for what you're gonna go against. So what I will do, I will just go to the Fight Lounge, I will just find either a player that I know, if I want to practice something specific, or just go into player match and play, I don't know, 5 or 10 of those. And maybe you understand that you're not even having a good day. You see that your punches are not working, your reflexes are not working, or the combos are not coming, or whatever reason. And at the end, you're not gonna play rank. And that's okay, because Tekken is not just ranked match. Sometimes you just wanna play the game, so there is nothing better than player match. Or maybe you're gonna see that your game is particularly pristine today. You're gonna go in ranked and you're gonna get 3 ranks with no losses. Understanding this and understanding when you're ready to play rank is probably what is gonna bring you to get as many promotions as quick as possible. Then after you play your 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, how many matches you want, you will understand when is the moment to switch to ranked. You will feel it like, okay, now I'm ready to kick some ass. Or you will feel it like, you know what, I'm not gonna play ranked today. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm okay. When you know you are on the limit of your rank. And this is, in my opinion, is the biggest recommendation I can give you. Okay, now you're ready. You hit the rank button and you're fighting your first rank match. What you notice? Nothing is going well. You are missing all your punishes, you are dropping all your combos, and your opponent is getting all the reads against you. Fine, maybe today is just not your day. It happens. Losing is a big part of Tekken. Almost as much in a Souls-like game, which might be Dark Souls or a Bloodborne or a Sekiro. You need to learn to accept defeat. It's not a game that's always going to give you your wins, unless you're playing only offline, which is completely fine if you enjoy the game like this. But if you want to play online, especially if you want to play ranked, get ready to lose. Get ready to lose a lot. Instead of getting heated up, try to understand the reason of that loss and apply that in the rematch to the opponent, or in the next time you're gonna have the same matchup against that character. Accept defeat, as that will always be a part of the game, and always trying to learn for it. Don't be afraid of losing the ranks, especially when in Tekken 8 losing a rank is actually very easy to recover, as you will not be dropped in the middle of the rank that you just lost, but you will just be again straight into the promotion match for the rank that you lose. So it's actually way easier than what it used to be in Tekken 7. And always remember that a rank lost can always be reachieved. If you see that in this particular session maybe you're losing too much, maybe it's time to take a step back and just go play player match. Again, you are not obliged to play ranked every time you boot the game, especially because it's such a stressing game mode. I always think you should play ranked only when you feel like, okay, today I'm gonna really show the people what I am able to do. So remember, before you play ranked, always warm up your hands, always warm up your brain, and get ready because your ass is gonna get kicked. And once you understand those three concepts, I'm sure your gameplay is gonna get better. Your rank is gonna get better. That's it for this video. I hope you liked and enjoyed, and let me know in the comments which one you think of these three rules is harder to follow. Remember to like if you liked the video, to dislike if you didn't like my voice, and subscribe. That's it, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!